7 common cold start habits that kill your engine. Your engine. A marvel of engineering, a symphony of controlled explosions, and the heart of your vehicle. But even the most robust engine is vulnerable, especially during those crucial first few moments after a cold start. What you do or don't do in those initial minutes can significantly impact its lifespan. Hello friends, welcome back to our channel, where we make car care simple, fun, and stress-free. We're not talking about catastrophic failures overnight. We're talking about the slow, insidious damage that accumulates over time, shaving years off your engine's life and costing you thousands in repairs. Today, we're exposing 7 common cold start habits that are silently killing your engine. Habits you might not even realize you're doing. Habit 1. Immediate high RPM acceleration. Think of your engine oil as the lifeblood of your vehicle. When your engine is cold, the oil is thicker, more viscous, and hasn't fully circulated to all the critical components. Flooring the accelerator immediately after starting forces these parts to work under immense stress with inadequate lubrication. This creates excessive friction and wear, particularly on bearings, piston rings, and cylinder walls. Over time, this leads to reduced compression, increased oil consumption, and ultimately, a shorter engine lifespan. Be patient. Let the oil do its job. Habit 2. Ignoring the warm-up period. In the old days, warming up your car for an extended period was considered essential. Modern engines and oils are more advanced, but completely skipping the warm-up phase is still detrimental. That initial idle time allows the oil to circulate properly and reach optimal operating temperature. It also allows the engine management system to adjust fuel mixture and ignition timing for efficient combustion. A brief warm-up, even just 30 seconds to a minute, can make a significant difference in the long run. Habit 3. Driving off immediately in extreme cold. Extreme cold exacerbates all the issues we've already discussed. Oil becomes even thicker, batteries lose power, and engine components contract. Driving off immediately in sub-freezing temperatures puts immense strain on the entire system. Consider extending the warm-up period slightly in these conditions. Give your engine a chance to thaw out and lubricate properly before demanding peak performance. Your engine will thank you. Habit 4. Using the wrong oil type. Using the incorrect oil viscosity is always a bad idea, but it's especially harmful during cold starts. Thicker oils struggle to flow quickly in cold temperatures, leaving vital engine parts vulnerable. Consult your owner's manual for the recommended oil type for your vehicle and climate. Synthetic oils generally offer superior cold flow properties compared to conventional oils. They provide better protection during those critical initial moments after a cold start. Habit 5. Neglecting regular oil changes. Old degraded oil loses its viscosity and lubricating properties. It also becomes contaminated with sludge and debris, further hindering its ability to protect your engine during cold starts. Sticking to a regular oil change schedule is crucial for maintaining optimal engine health. Don't wait until the oil life monitor tells you it's time. Consider shortening the interval, especially if you frequently drive in harsh conditions or make short trips where the engine doesn't fully warm up. Habit 6. Short trip driving. Short trips are particularly damaging to engines, especially during cold weather. The engine rarely reaches its optimal operating temperature, preventing complete combustion and leading to fuel dilution in the oil. This contaminated oil then circulates, causing increased wear and tear. If possible, combine short trips into longer ones to allow the engine to fully warm up. Consider alternative transportation options like walking or cycling for very short distances. Habit 7. Ignoring engine noises and warning lights. Unusual engine noises or warning lights are often early indicators of underlying problems. Ignoring these signs can lead to more severe damage, especially during cold starts when the engine is already under stress. Pay attention to your vehicle and address any issues promptly. A simple check engine light could indicate a problem with the fuel mixture, ignition timing, or emission system. Addressing these issues early can prevent further damage and ensure optimal engine performance. The science behind cold start wear. Let's delve a little deeper into the science behind why cold starts are so damaging. During a cold start, the engine's internal components are at their coldest and tightest tolerances. This means there's less space for oil to flow and lubricate effectively. The lack of proper lubrication leads to increased friction between moving parts, causing wear and tear. This wear is often microscopic at first, but it accumulates over time, leading to significant engine damage. The role of oil pressure. Oil pressure is critical for ensuring adequate lubrication throughout the engine. During a cold start, it takes time for the oil pump to build up sufficient pressure to circulate oil to all the vital components. This delay leaves certain parts vulnerable to wear. Using the correct oil viscosity and maintaining a healthy oil pump are essential for ensuring adequate oil pressure during cold starts. Regular maintenance and timely repairs can help prevent oil pressure problems. The impact of fuel dilution. Fuel dilution occurs when unburned fuel leaks past the piston rings and contaminates the engine oil. This is more common during cold starts because the engine is running rich to compensate for the cold temperatures. Fuel dilution reduces the oil's viscosity and lubricating properties, accelerating engine wear. Avoiding excessive idling and ensuring proper engine warm-up can help minimize fuel dilution. Regular oil changes are also crucial for removing contaminated oil. The importance of a healthy battery. A weak or failing battery can put extra strain on the engine during cold starts. The starter motor has to work harder to crank the engine, which can lead to increased wear and tear on the starter and other components. A healthy battery ensures a smooth and efficient start. Regularly check your battery's condition and replace it when necessary. Consider using a battery maintainer during periods of inactivity, especially in cold weather. The effects of condensation. Condensation can form inside the engine during cold weather, especially if the vehicle is parked outside. This condensation can mix with the oil, creating sludge and reducing its lubricating properties. Short trips exacerbate this problem because the engine doesn't get hot enough to burn off the condensation. Allowing the engine to fully warm up and taking longer trips can help minimize condensation buildup. Regular oil changes are also essential for removing contaminated oil. The long-term consequences. The cumulative effects of these cold start habits can be devastating to your engine's lifespan. Reduced compression, increased oil consumption, decreased fuel economy, and ultimately, engine failure are all potential consequences. Investing in proper cold start practices is an investment in your vehicle's longevity. Think of it as preventative maintenance. A little extra care during cold starts can save you thousands of dollars in repairs down the road. Practical tips for cold start success. So, what can you do to mitigate the risks associated with cold starts? Here are some practical tips to help you protect your engine. Use the correct oil type and viscosity. Allow a brief warm-up period before driving. Avoid immediate high RPM acceleration. Extend the warm-up period in extreme cold. Stick to a regular oil change schedule. Combine short trips into longer ones when possible. Address any engine noises or warning lights promptly. Ensure your battery is in good condition. Consider using a block heater in extremely cold climates. Park your vehicle in a garage if possible. The role of aftermarket products. There are also several aftermarket products that can help improve cold start performance. Block heaters, oil pan heaters, and battery warmers can all help keep your engine and its components warm in cold weather. These products can be particularly beneficial in extremely cold climates. Consider researching and investing in products that are appropriate for your vehicle and climate. They can provide an extra layer of protection during cold starts. Debunking cold start myths. There are many myths and misconceptions surrounding cold starts. One common myth is that warming up your car for an extended period is always necessary. While a brief warm-up is beneficial, excessive idling can actually be detrimental to the environment and your engine. Another myth is that synthetic oils are unnecessary. While synthetic oils are more expensive, They offer superior protection during cold starts and can extend your engine's lifespan. The importance of Owner's Manual. Your owner's manual is your best resource for information about your vehicle's specific cold start requirements. It will provide recommendations for oil type, warm-up procedures, and other important information. Consult your owner's manual before making any changes to your cold start routine. Ignoring your owner's manual can lead to costly mistakes. Take the time to read and understand the recommendations for your vehicle. Cold start and turbocharged engines. Turbocharged engines are particularly vulnerable to cold start damage. The turbocharger relies on oil for lubrication and cooling, and it can be damaged if it's not properly lubricated during a cold start. Allow the engine to idle for a few minutes after starting to ensure the turbocharger is adequately lubricated. Avoid aggressive acceleration until the engine and turbocharger have reached their optimal operating temperatures. This will help prevent premature wear and tear on the turbocharger. Cold start and diesel engines. Diesel engines have different cold start requirements than gasoline engines. Diesel fuel can gel in cold temperatures, making it difficult to start the engine. Many diesel vehicles are equipped with glow plugs that preheat the combustion chambers to aid in starting. Allow the glow plugs to fully heat up before cranking the engine. Consult your owner's manual for specific cold start procedures for your diesel vehicle. Cold start and hybrid vehicles. Hybrid vehicles have unique cold start characteristics. The electric motor often assists in starting the engine, reducing the strain on the starter motor. However, the gasoline engine still needs to warm up properly to ensure optimal performance and fuel economy. Follow the same cold start guidelines as you would for a conventional gasoline engine. Allow a brief warm-up period and avoid aggressive acceleration until the engine has reached its operating temperature. Cold start and electric vehicles. Electric vehicles don't have engines, so they don't have the same cold start issues as gasoline or diesel vehicles. However, cold temperatures can still affect the performance of electric vehicles. Battery range can be reduced in cold weather, and charging times can be longer. Preheating the battery before driving can help improve range and performance in cold weather. Many electric vehicles have features that allow you to preheat the battery remotely. Protecting your engine during cold starts is an investment in its longevity and your vehicle's overall health. By avoiding these 7 common habits and following the practical tips we've discussed, you can significantly reduce engine wear and tear and extend its lifespan. Remember, a little extra care during those crucial first few moments can make a big difference in the long run. Take care of your engine, and it will take care of you.